Grisham promised 2 years ago all new vehicles purchased by the state would have zero emissions.
So why did more than 300 gas-powered cars end up being delivered to state offices? Tonight in a Target 7 investigation, Jason McNabb finds out why.
These here behind me are the cars in question, parked right next to the state's facility management building. All of these brand new Honda Accords you see are gasoline powered. This was Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham 2 years ago.
I am declaring today, and we'll have a fully executed executive order, that by 2035, the state fleet will be 100% electric.
It was after she signed this executive order, which also said all state agencies shall acquire ZEVs, or zero emissions vehicles, for all new vehicle acquisitions, where one or more ZEV options for the appropriate class of vehicle are available. The governor also earlier mandating that all of us need to buy cars with no emissions.
For model year 2027 passenger vehicles, 43, so nearly half of all the new vehicles sold in New Mexico must be zero emission vehicles.
But look at what we captured from Sky 7. Hundreds of gas-powered Honda Accords recently delivered to a state-owned parking lot. The cars are parked all along that road down there and also overflow into this parking lot. As you can see, some of them, like this one over here, already have State of New Mexico branding on them.
So for the governor to mandate that industry be stricken out of the transportation of the state fleet and then behind the scenes lease a whole bunch of vehicles is a smack in the face to New Mexicans and to the state's energy workers.
Larry Behrens is from Power the Future, a nonprofit that advocates for energy workers. The organization opposes such mandates.
What we see is these governors mandate private vehicle sales for EVs to be through the roof, but yet when they need something reliable and affordable, they turn to internal combustion cars.
Through a public records request, Target 7 obtained this agreement the state reached with Merchants Fleet, a New Hampshire-based company, back in June. The state agreed to lease, not buy, 306 Honda Accords for $472 a month for 4 years. That's a total cost of nearly $7 million.
She wants to be able to look New Mexicans in the eye and say, well, we haven't acquired them, we've only leased them. But the question that I would respond with is, well, would that be allowed of any New Mexican? Would any New Mexican who has to live under your electric vehicle mandate be able to say that they've not acquired an internal combustion vehicle?
I asked a state worker as they were coming out of the parking lot where the cars were going. Hey, sir. I just have a quick question. Do you know what all these cars are going to be used for with the state?
Yeah, they're long-term lease.
Long-term lease?
Yeah, they're trading in the Altimas for Honda Accords.
Gotcha. We reached out to both the governor's office and the state's General Services Department. In an email, a spokesperson said, quote, "This does not violate the governor's executive order because the requirement is to have the entire fleet converted by 2035, and we are working toward that goal." The spokesman added they, quote, "just completed a purchase of EVs, and the state now has a fleet of over 100 EV and hybrid vehicles." They said the vehicles could go to as many as 50 different state agencies. State officials also told Target 7 the effort to acquire zero-emission vehicles is, quote, "continuous." However, they're dependent on manufacturers and budget. For Target 7, I'm Jason McNabb.
The governor is currently at the UN Climate Summit in Brazil.